And the Fire Wizard, you must now withstand the fury of my flames.
Hey YouTube, this is Firewizard23, and welcome back to another bonus episode of Let's Play Lost Kingdoms! In the last episode, I went back to Castle White and got back a Red Fairy and a card that I had missed, so we're all set with that level. But now, let's start finishing up some other things. I want to head back to the Burial Grounds, because remember the final boss there was a Necromancer, and I did not successfully pull his boss card on the bonus draw. So I want to go back through the level and get to that fight, and hopefully we'll draw him this time. So let's do it! Now with my intensely overpowered deck. This is going to be such a ridiculously easy level now. Remember, we've got all the Red Fairies, all the cards, so there's no need to check or do anything at this point. I need only know the final sequence of tunes at the end, which I already know. Here's some skeletons. And my first shot of the level and I miss. That's nice. Grab some magic stones. And again, I'm still using this time to gather up magic stones for my monsters. So I can hope to get transformations later. Those are Men and Banshee got some points. Excellent. And we're not going to get huge points because we're not fighting really powerful monsters. So perhaps in future times doing grinding, I'll have to go to levels with stronger monsters. Alright. And through here. Christmas is fast approaching. We are now 2 days away. I just have my weekend manager duties, and then I'll be celebrating Christmas! Yay! And I'm also excited because my friend is going to be getting out of the hospital really soon. He had surgery to remove his appendix. He had an appendix rupture, and now he's out of surgery. He's doing well, but he's just recovering in the hospital. Now we just killed the venom spider. Very nice. I'm also like completely stoked because I actually really am going to be starting a business, and I'm really actually incredibly excited. I just know I have to acquire like the licenses and permits and stuff. Well, not so much. I want to sell gumballs. So if one wants to sell gumballs, I think I just need like a foods and meals license or something. Like it's like 125 bucks I have to pay just to get the license. That's all I have to do. But I'm really excited, and I know it's not like huge money I'll be making, but it's something. That's to be said. I could make the money, so why don't I? There's a book I was seeing called The Toilet Paper Millionaire, and I read like the first excerpts of it, and he's put up an exercise where he stood up in front of an audience, held up a $100 bill, and said, "Who wants this?" And raise your hand if you want it. He said, no. He said, "Who wants this?" And all but people raised their hands. And he repeated saying that several times with people with their hands in the air. And finally, after like the fifth time, somebody figured it out. They were supposed to stand up and walk over and take the 100 from him. And he says it's kind of the idea of, you think you want that, but yet you won't do anything to actually do it. So the fact is there is actually an opportunity to make money, so why not just do it? So that's what's kind of got me, like, supercharged. I've been thinking of ideas for, like different different gumball combinations. Like, if we had all the colors of the rainbow, we can call it, like, the Rainbow Delight, and we could do, I should write a Christmas blend, like, the red and green. Red, green, I would say red, green, yellow are Christmas colors. Then we got like a Valentine's Day type, and then there's, St. Patrick's Day type, and there's an Easter type of gumball arrangement. Because I'll probably cycle through these gumballs, like, I prospectively think I could probably cycle through them within a month or two. See here, we're already at the end of the level as I was talking. So let's head inside here. Let's turn on the graves. We'll turn off, what are we doing to the graves exactly? I've never figured that out what we're doing here, but we're just kind of saying, this is the order of the Kings of Alanja. Gate opens, and let's go fight the Necromancer. And it's time for boss time against the Necromancer with our obscenely powerful deck. I mean, this is just so obscene how strong we are at this point. My golden goose card, but I can't really use it. It'll appear and it'll walk around, but it won't do anything. Use my banshees here to do massive damage. I want to get a chance to show off what the fire golem does. Ideo. The fire golem is going to create a fire protective shield around me. Watch. I'm going to spin around. And now I'm surrounded by flames. I need only be close to monsters to damage them now. So this is a really abusive card to be defensive with, but we beat the Necromancer. Awesome. Got experience points. And I know I got the 5-star rating. Excellent. Let's see what I can pull. 3 cards. Come on, Necromancer. Booyah! We got him! The Necromancer card. Now this is an interesting card because it has two potential effects. It will summon a ball of magic around itself normally, but there's a skeleton on the field, it will throw... Remember when you ever saw like a skull coming at me from a Necromancer? It'll do that effect. It'll create a magic skull that'll attack me. So let's head back to... Do I head right back to Gerd? I know what I do after this, but I just want to know, am I heading right back to Gerd? Why am I moving around like I am? I have no idea. Okay, now I'll explain what I'm doing. My plan now is, I now have 20 fire cards, picking up the Fire Golem, the Mind Flayer, and the Demon Hound. I'm now going to go back through the Temple of Ra-Aruk and not only open the fire door, but I'm going to find the 4 fairies that I was missing that are in the holes, these bottom holes in the temple, as well as getting experience points as normal. So this is our standard fare for the temple. You're going to suffer through this with me, folks, because we always have to do this every single time we want to open one of those side doors. Here, I just rape this guy with Lizardman cards. Yay! Rape is not funny and should not be thought of as. Okay, let's keep through here. Let's head over to the first bell, or whatever the hell it's supposed to be. I really have no idea. Yeah, so the whole business thing, I'm like really excited. And I talked to my manager about it, and she's like, wow, why not? It's not like you can't do something like that. And I got critics like, oh, you want to start a vending machine company? Those things cost thousands. Actually, they don't. You can do an easy search online. Even if you wanted to do like a snack or soda machine business, the machines themselves, you can get a used one for like $300, $400, at most $600. They're really actually not that expensive, as machines go. But my thought is I want to start with like candy machines because they have such a low maintenance on them, and it wouldn't require a huge level of technical expertise to troubleshoot them. So that's kind of my impetus for doing that. And here's another Goblin Lord. It might be to my advantage, I thought of this later, that I might actually use Goblin Lords to... When I get into a fight with an inanimate monster, such as like a Trant who just kind of sits in one place, I might intentionally summon Goblin Lords because all they do is roam around the battlefield and kick up magic stones. That's all they do. Oh! And here's a Red Fairy. Okay, so we got a Red Fairy. Good. We want those Red Fairies. Oh, a Steel Skeleton! Take that! You missed. That is the disadvantage of the Chaos Knight and the Ghost Armor. They do take a while to actually charge up their attack. Good against slow-moving monsters. I'm sorry, that was just funny that I did not give the Steel Skeleton any chance to react. I just kept smacking him. Okay, so I want to check all these holes, make sure we're not missing anything. Oh! Another Red Fairy. You're the first human to come here in a long time. We are indeed. I don't remember if this temple actually resurfaces in the second game. I'm assuming those god monsters we're getting, they must appear... the God of Destruction does appear in the second game, but I don't know... I personally have not seen those... I take it back. I have seen it. I've never caught it. Or successfully got its card. Got some health there. Nothing appears here. Let's go get the stone in the chest. Okay. There's a lot of different features in the second game. I cannot wait to get to that one, but I want to finish this one up. I do like Nintendo Capri Sun's advice. You have to enjoy the LP while it's lasting. Oh! Another Goblin Lord. Oh, yeah, take this! Overkill! Unfortunately, this is not Final Fantasy X, and we do not get bonus points for an overkill. Bonus experience points. Okay, let's head on. Yeah, there's 4 fairies that are hidden in the pits of this area that I always forget about. I always do. Scary skeleton! Here's my whipworm to whip you. You gotta whip it. Whip it good. Good job, whipworm. Whew, we did it. Success. Alright, so let's head over to the second bell to open a door. There we go. I'm recording this just before I head to work. I got a 12 to 9 shift today. Then I have to open up the store at 8 o'clock tomorrow. Uh-oh, Steel Skeleton. Let's try it again! We'll use our whipworm to whip it. Whip it good. Nice. Love the whipworm. The same thing when it's the same way. I feel the same way when a Pokemon does the tail whip move. I love it. All right, let's open up this chest to find the black stone. Oh, the black gem. Excuse me. A black gem is different than a black stone. All right, let's head over to the locks, as per the usual. Put in the white gem. Look close up here so you can see the blocks disappearing and the frontal wall, frontal gate. Very subtle little fading. Very nice. There are 2 more fairies in these holes up here. Here's one of them. Hello, princess. And he thinks we're going to become queens soon. We are indeed. And here's the 4th one. I did not even get a chance to read what he said. You can pause the video if you want to see. Uh-oh. Another fight. And I feel stupid here because I stick around to check these other holes, and it's actually completely unnecessary. Lich to do some damage. And boom! Sit down! Banshee to do lots of damage. Lots of magic stones. Grab some of these little ones. Yeah, I'm checking these holes because I don't want to... I don't remember that it was 4 at this point, so I'm like, ugh. I don't want to go forward a little bit more because I'll fight the black dragon. I don't want to do that. I want to open the fire door. Send up my whipworm here, but he's just about dead. But his effort was worth it. Double kill. Well, not double kill, double tap. Double kill. Okay, I guess you have to do it. They both have to die at the same time. It has to be the same card, but that's what I'll say. I like how the manga says it. And by looking at the insignias on the floor, tell the fire door must be this way. After I finish moving around. So let's go open the fire door. It's on the left. Alright, I got 20 cards. Let me through. Set strength within. Open up. Let's go. It's the Land of Flames. Yes, I am. Make ready. And that Land of Flames is called Yalwog. First, let's head back to Alexander. We do have 4 more fairies to hand over to him. Oh, it's exciting. I've never actually 100% completed this game, so I'm actually really, really excited to get to this point. There's 94 fairies now. We're 6 fairies away from 100, the total maximum in the game. Let's head back to Gur and see how our cards are doing. Ow! Form cards, can we do anything? Almost there. We don't have the last one yet, which is a fire dragon, which is what I'm trying to shoot for. And incidentally, I can make those cards. I'm trying to make sure I'm looking at different cards. I'm not really. Also, we're going to want to prepare our deck for Yalwog, because as you can guess, it is an all-fire region. So we're going to want water monsters. And I'm going to try to see if I can get some transformations available when I select my monsters. So let's head to edit deck, and let's make us a water deck. Deck, edit, start over. We will keep the blue dragon and the basilisk. I realized I didn't want to get rid of my unicorns, but we'll just add them back. Alright, so we need water monsters. Hit X, bring up the sword, and pull water. So we need water monsters, definitely krakens. A couple flying rays, or the dark raven equivalent in water. Definitely my crystal roses, definitely my dragon knights. Ice golem, we can do all damage to all fire monsters on the field. I wonder why I didn't bring a land shark. I actually do like that card. Blood bush, I'll bring. A couple wraiths for long distance damage. Take back a flying ray, add them back. Add water hoppers. I don't like the Sasquatch. I'll take a Hydra. So there's my water deck. And next time on Let's Play Lost Kingdoms, we're going to head to Yalwog, the Land of Fire. This is Firewizard23, saying take care and bye-bye for now, everybody.